Rain fell over Manhattan like it had been falling for years, turning the city into a glowing blur of neon, headlights, and wet reflections. New York never truly slept, but after midnight it changed. The noise thinned, the streets felt farther away, the buildings felt older. Daniel Mercer stood in his apartment on the 14th floor of the Ashcroft Apartments, staring at the rain-streaked window. His reflection looked tired, delayed, almost unfamiliar. It was another long night of work, screens, and silence. At 12:47 a.m., he closed his laptop and stepped into the hallway. The corridor was dim, lights flickering, carpet damp and cold. Something about the building always felt slightly wrong. He walked toward the elevator. The Ashcroft was an old Manhattan building. Too old, too cheap for its location. Brass details, worn walls, and elevators that sounded like they remembered every person who ever used them. Daniel pressed the elevator button. Nothing. Then a soft chime. The elevator was coming down. It arrived. Empty. He stepped inside. The mirrors reflected him strangely, slightly delayed, slightly off. He pressed L. The doors closed. The elevator descended normally at first. Then it stopped. Completely. Silence. The indicator flickered. 13, 12, 11. Then it skipped. B. Daniel froze. There was no basement in the building. The doors opened. Cold air rushed in. Beyond it was darkness, not shadows, absence. Something was inside it. He felt it before seeing anything. A presence stepped in. The elevator reacted. Weight shifted. Doors closed. The elevator rose quickly. Daniel turned. Nothing was there. But the mirror showed something behind him. Tall, thin, wrong. He spun. Empty. The reflection smiled. Ding. Lobby. He rushed out. The night doorman sat calmly at the desk. "You all right?" Daniel asked about the basement. The doorman went silent. "No basement," he said. "I just came from it." The doorman stood. "If you see a floor not listed, you don't go in." Daniel left through the stairs, but the building followed him. That night, sounds began. Footsteps above an empty floor, dragging, knocking inside walls. 3 knocks, then silence. At 3:17 a.m. he woke. Water covered the floor. Bare footprints formed in it, moving toward him. No one was there. A whisper came close. "You let it in." Raining brought no relief. Reception denied any night staff. No doorman existed. No record of him. Daniel stopped asking. That evening, storm returned. Harder, heavier. The elevator doors were already open, waiting. The stairwell locked behind him. Click. A woman cried inside the elevator. "Help me." Daniel hesitated, then stepped in. Doors closed. The elevator dropped fast. Too fast. Screaming. Then silence. Doors opened. The elevator was gone. Daniel stood in a concrete corridor. Endless. Names carved into walls, missing people from different years. Figures appeared, watching, moving toward him. The doorman stood among them, but empty. "You were invited," he said. "I didn't ask." It doesn't ask. Part 9. Lights died one by one. Darkness swallowed everything. Whispers filled the space. "Stay, stay, stay." Daniel ran. The corridor shifted. He found a subway platform. A train waited, doors open. Passengers inside, lifeless. Sign flickered. Last stop. Something massive moved in the tunnel behind him. Not human, not machine. The passengers turned their heads together. The train doors opened wider, inviting. Behind him, darkness breathed. Daniel understood. The elevator was not a machine. It was a door, and he had opened it. He stepped forward. The doors closed. The tunnel went dark. Above New York, the elevator indicator flickered once. One, then stopped forever.